Welcome to the Real Property Law question number 2 analysis. Please take a moment to read this question properly. This question focuses on the torrent system and the concept of indefeasibility of title. We need to explain how registration works, what legal protections it offers, and importantly, when those protections can be lost. The answer requires both statutory references under the Transfer of Land Act 1958 Victoria and key case law illustrations. So let's get started. The torrent system grants title by registration, not registration of title. Once a dealing is lodged, verified and entered on the register, the registered proprietor gains legal ownership. The register itself becomes conclusive evidence of title. Cases like Fraser versus Walker and Bresquar versus Wall confirm that it is the act of registration that creates legal title, not the underlying transaction. I highly advise you to look into these case laws to understand this properly. Registration gives the registered proprietor an indefeasible title. This means earlier unregistered interest cannot defeat the registered proprietor's rights, except in limited situations. In Bresquar versus Wall, the High Court, the High Court confirmed immediate indefeasibility, and the another case law, that is Fraser versus Walker, reinforced that registration protects even when there is prior fraud, unless the registered proprietor was a party to it. Fraud is a major exception. In Assets Co. versus Mayor Rohi, fraud meant actual dishonesty or moral wrongdoing. In personam claims, as in Gregig versus ANZ, allow equitable actions against the registered proprietor personally. Statutory exceptions under the TLA preserve certain unregistered rights, such as easements or short leases. In Bogdanovic versus Kotaf, a volunteer, no value given, was held not to enjoy indefeasibility. Bresquar versus Wall involved a forged transfer, yet the innocent registered proprietor still had indefeasible title. Fraser versus Walker showed that even where fraud occurs earlier, the registered proprietor is protected unless they participated. Barr versus Nicole demonstrated that where a purchaser knowingly acts contrary to an earlier promise, equitable fraud applies. In Bogdanovic versus Kotaf, a volunteer did not get indefeasibility. So the conclusion is indefeasibility ensures certainty in land dealings by protecting the registered proprietor. However, the law recognizes exceptions to prevent injustice. The courts balance the need for secure title within the principles of equity to ensure the torrent system is not abused. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.